Louisiana Quilters Guild 2022 Quilt Show is this Friday and Saturday. Now we hear they'll have more than 300 quilts to show off, along with raffles and door prizes.
Here to tell us more on what you can expect to see is Susan Weibel and Kathy Poe. How are you both doing this morning?
Good morning. How are y'all? Thanks for having us.
Yeah, of course. These are so beautiful. I can't wait to learn more about them. But tell us a little bit about the Quilt Show and what people can expect to see.
The North Louisiana Quilters Guild is 41 years old, and we have quilt shows every even year. And so this year we're having our 2022 show. It will be Friday and Saturday from 9 to 5 on Friday, 9 to 4 on Saturday at the West Monroe Convention Center. It's $7 for people from 9 to 79. We will have close to 300 quilts, more or less, and it's going to be a fabulous show. We have about 100, a little over 100 quilters in our group, and we will have quilts that they're hanging. We will have story quilts, which will be in a bed turning, and those are quilts that have a story to them. They may be old family quilts, they may be a quilt that you made for a specific reason, but they will talk about them. And another thing that we're going to have this year is we have 10 quilts that are going to be featured by 10 of our quilters. And so that's really going to be special, because these are quilts that have some significance or some technique or some beauty that make you want to go, wow. Although for quilters, all quilts are a wow. But talking about a wow, we have a quilt that we are raffling off. It's $1 for a chance to win it, and it is this stunning quilt on the table in front of us, and it was designed by our quilter, Kathy Poe. Kathy, do you want to talk about the quilt?
Well, I was asked to do a raffle quilt for the quilt show, and I designed this. It was after COVID. I feel like the USA had to go and brighten up a little bit. We need some cheering up with the colors and all that, and we named it Back Roads USA.
Wow, that is so beautiful. I love the barn and all the colors, the flowers. Oh my goodness.
What's the process like to make something like this?
Well, a lot of this, I designed that, drawed up the center, and I knew about what it wanted to do, but the guild, some of the people in the guild helped make the Dresden plates, which is the flower part. And then I had to applique all this on. I used fusible web, traced it out, and done the leaves. It's just a lot of work.
Oh, I believe it. There's so much detail in that quilt. It looks beautiful for sure. Now, what are some new additions coming to this year's quilt show?
Well, we talked about the feature quilt. We will have our vendors, and we have 10 to 12 vendors who will be there to with fabrics, tools, all of these things for sale that you can use to make a quilt. And Kathy was talking about, I applicated, I used fusible. You can find out about those from the vendors. But also we're going to have demonstrations. And are you doing a demonstration?
Yes.
What's yours on?
Quilt as you go and applique.
So when she talks about applique in this quilt, she's also going to do a half-hour demonstration at the quilt show and explain it in more depth to the people who are there. So we have a food vendor, so come in the morning, look at everything, look at the quilts, go to the demonstrations, go to the story quilts, take a break for lunch, and come back and look again.
Oh, well, that seems exciting.
Oh, there's so much to do at this show.
Well, thank you so much for joining us today.
Thank you so much. Thanks for having us, and please come out. You know, quilting is an art, but it's also a craft, and it takes us back to our grandmothers and our great-grandmothers, and it also takes us to the future with magnificent art quilts like this. And if you've never quilted before and you come to the quilt show and say, I wonder if I could do that, I might like to try, say it to a quilter and they're going to say, come talk to me, and we will point you in the right direction for tools, classes, groups to attend and learn how to quilt, because it is truly, it feeds our soul.
Well, that sounds amazing.
It does.